For the recent 4 weeks, I've been residing in an Orwellian horror. One in that I include to look each speech I say since they are ever auditory. And by they, I indicate Alexa, Siri, and Google. It seemed love a nice concept, get 7 clever speakers and testing them in a actual building to see how they struck our auditory manners and everyday usual. At times, they've been cute useful. If we're fleeing low on biscuits, one of us can crust, "Hey Siri, add hobnobs to the trading listing," and a remind appears on our phones. For Tempest Emma, Google stored me upwards to date on boat train cancellations, time our guys surprised themselves for several hours by request Alexa which sound a cat makes. I one day requested Alexa which's the weather in Yemen and got the answer, "Das more humid is Deutsche for same weather." And while I said Google to act piece of music in the cuisine, it answered by flowing Lee Bryce's songs in the cuisine to a orator in the lunch chamber, "Greet, shelter, on yours new royal power flow." End of YouTube position by Lee Bryce. To discover out that Clever Aid was the clever, I put every of the speakers to the testing, posing 50 accidental questions on piece of music, kind of sports and general expertise. Love all nice quiz show Shaw hosts, I just recognized their at first reply. Alexa fared top, in 37 proper answers, accompanied by Google on 32, and Siri, that scored a humble 27. Pome's aid was hobbled by its absence of seamless integration in some apps, importance it couldn't recite my schedule or see up recipes. While it came to piece of music related queries, yet, Siri had more than successful. For copy, the HomePod was the just orator. How could parsing the team act the James Ties topic following? Its competitive environment all tested to discover a chant named James Ties topic following, unsuccessful, and gave up. As thou'll view, no of them are ultimate, but clever speakers see set to substitute the smartphone as the technology giant's largest increase means. Selecting the law one can be cunning. So there's our manual to the speakers, and how they might fit in yours way of life. Pome has arriving deceased to the clever orator marketplace, but not via sloth. The HomePod has been in growth with 2012, and boasting a non-traditional style, in 7 tweeters, same speakers how make triple, organized in a round to draft piece of music in each secluded corner and crack of yours building. The bass voice is as well assertive and so balanced, though at low volumes. He's as well an extremely persistent orator, needing yours focus in a really striker sound stage. We found how was large in the bustle and hustle of a household cuisine, but less than appealing while auditory to piece of music in bed at overnight. One essential mention, you can't set up the HomePod except you include an iPhone or an iPad. The orator is later attached to how unit and specific functions, love update yours trading listing, just job while they can view every sum. HomePod is as well fully loyalist to Pome piece of music. You can't ask Siri to flow of Spotify or Deezer, though you can accessing them on yours telephone and shaft them to the orator. Top 2, Pome Film Goer, audio files if you wish. A orator how comes in a complimentary lighting lamp, later Amazon's echoing advantage is yours just selection. As a piece of music gamer, the echoing advantage is qualified but unspectacular, but he'd do an ideally replace for a cuisine wireless. Alexa will joyfully flow of Spotify and Deezer, as so as Amazon's own piece of music unrestricted facility, that you get at a rebate if you buy an echoing unit. One speech of precautionary, Amazon's flowing facility doesn't include apparent filtering, so they'll re-jammed in the obvious versions of the songs in their directory. And now how Amazon has rented Alexa to some orator manufacturers, down there are superior devices in a such cost band. Top 2, accidental auditory, clever aid abilities. The Mega Blast is a length, high barrel, accessible in a band of colors. Ours overview block was a ominous amber, that I became strangely tender from. It gives out a cute bussy, insincere audio, that goes up very, very noisy. You can use Alexa to act songs of Amazon piece of music unrestricted, yet not Spotify still, or just use it as a Bluetooth orator to flow piece of music immediately of yours telephone. Top of all, you can disconnect it and get it to a side. In a lavish cell lifetime how tool you win TB leftward tuneless while the watch strikes stroke of midnight. On the underside, the mic is impoverished at collecting up yours vote commands, particularly while piece of music is game. And the charge C port is uncomfortably located at the lower of the orator, importance it has to be laid down on its party while it's plugged in, destroy the audio. Top 2, portable, amount Sonos are masters of much room sound, but the one is there at first rate in clever orator area. Down there's an scheming kit up, wherever thou requested to wavelength yours telephone about the chamber time the block emits a episode of science fi bleeps and bloops. The helps the orator adjust to its environmental or, to be equitable, it executed excellently in our cluttered dormitory, in a significant, dynamical supply how belied its diminutive amount. Superstitious belief, that cursed Pome's HomePod, voiced vivid, in a profound, cowardly bass voice and lot of respiratory chamber for Stevie Miracle's vocals. Top of all, Sonos welcomes all piece of music flowing services, in 49 now accessible in the UK, consisting Pome piece of music, no all of them can be controllable by Alexa, although you can as well circuit 2 Sonos speakers along to get stereo system. Time the Sonos app is the just one how allows you to pinch configure love triple and bass voice to dressmaker the piece of music to yours tastes. And if you buy repeated units, you can frighten yours household by game phantom noises in the loft time thou in the cuisine. One little quibble, Sonos has programs Alexa to say above the begin of yours piece of music, so you always miss the at first 5 seconds yours favorite scrapbook. Top 2, stereo system, selection of flowing services, much room sound it looks love an air refresher. An air refresher on the spaceship company, but an air refresher however. Yet, I was rather fascinated in the household smooth, matte whites complete and the peaceful, amiable vote of its virtual aid. Down there are a few tidy touches to the AI, too much. While you ask Google to somersault a piece, for sample, you listen the audio of a piece creature thrown up training the outcome. Though superior, the Google household enables you to do vote telephone call to any UK landline or portable quantity, for complimentary. Sorrowfully, although, the unit isn't up to lot as an factual orator. It had the lowest audio of all the units we proven, and was inclined to deformed bass voice though at low volumes. Top 2, identity, style fortunately, fans of Google's Vote Aid include several alternatives. Sonos are promise a Google-enabled orator after the year and JBL will produce their Connection 300 in the following pair of weeks. He's a stocky slight unit how plant top on pop and thigh hop, in an expressive audio how emphasizes the low end thanks to a offering circular cavity on the behind how fuel out the bass voice. One tidy characteristic is a Wi-Fi lighting how shows the force of yours web connect, thing I'd love to see on more than devices, taking into account the inhomogeneous Wi-Fi in our building. In the late, the became our come to orator in the residing chamber and cuisine, in spite an infuriating 5-minute struggle to do it at the Hamilton phonogram. It turns out you had to say, "Okay Google, act Hamilton, unique Broadway throw record, a team house as intuition as a conduct suit." Top 2, Google Smarts in superior audio. The echoing Shaw has a 7 CPI display, that displays chant lyric time you hear. He's a bit of a trick, but it was a big hit in our guys. The unit as well came inconvenient in the cuisine, wherever we utilized it to screen recipes and set timers out of possessing to concern the display in our adhesive fingers. All the function comes at the price of audio quality assurance, although don't wait whatever for yours ordinary watch wireless. Top 2, karaoke overnight there's the item, in the probable exclusion of Sonos, thou not receive real hi-fi audio in any of these devices. If thou already got a nice household stereo system, he's lot more profitable to buy an Amazon echoing dot, now £39, and crochet it up to yours current kit up in a easy cord. As, if thou got £300 to expend, you can get a proper hi-fi framework and an echoing dot in cash to replacement. How path, you get all the benefits of vote monitoring and piece of music flowing out of break the banking. Top 2, human beings. Someone VE already got speakers and include confidentiality concerns on the entire item.